self-organization stream on this really warm day in the Netherlands. Like 25 degrees with sun, which, yeah, and I talked about this already multiple times on stream. It's, for a lot of countries this wouldn't be hot, but for us here, especially for people like me who don't do well in the warmth, oh man, this is like torture already. And it's getting worse. Tomorrow it's gonna be like a couple degrees warmer. That'll stay on till Saturday, and at least on Saturday it's gonna like, we're gonna have rainstorms and everything like that. So that's gonna cool it off. That helps. Yeah, man. But we're almost, no, wait, we're over halfway in July already. So that means a month and a half. Then the autumn starts. Oh man, I cannot wait for autumn. I love that season. So last Monday we finished Pokemon Crystal. I think that fight with Red, maybe I overleveled a little bit. Like, I went in there with my Pokemon being at level 80, 81. And on my mind was that all of his Pokemon were like low to mid 80 in levels. Nope. His Pikachu was, I think, level 82 or 83 or something like that. But otherwise, yeah, around level 75. But what I was confused with was the remakes. In the remakes, his levels are higher. In the remakes, his levels are like low to mid 80s on everything. So when we eventually get to Hard Gold and Soul Silver, yeah, then we really need to train the Pokemon up. But that's gonna be a while. That's gonna be like probably next year. Hopefully next year. Because on the schedule for Pokemon now is next Monday, next week. There are no streams. Just for me to have a week of rest in between there. But the Monday after that, which will be the 29th, yes. That Monday we're starting Pokemon Emerald. And I'm kind of hoping to finish Emerald at least before the end of the year. And then we start this year after that with Pokemon, probably Leaf Green, maybe Fire Red, probably Leaf Green. Leaf Green. Trying to pronounce the R's here. But yeah, we're gonna play that well into 2025. And then after that we're gonna start DS games. So Pokemon Platinum, well, Diamond Pearl Platinum, but probably Platinum, because it has most of the content in there. And then Hard Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White 2, which I've never played before. But to be honest, next year is going to be Fire Red, Leaf Green, Pokemon Platinum, probably also Pokemon, either Black or White. Black and White 2, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that is going to happen in 2025 or the year after that, maybe. But yeah. Because the way I'm doing this now, with only playing Pokemon for like 2 hours every Monday, with breaks in between there, that means that we have enough for those streams for years. And then this Saturday we are gonna finish up with, well, the plan is to at least finish the story of Spider-Man. That's the plan. Because once again, next week, even on that Saturday, I'm still taking those days off from streaming. But I at least wanna get through the story of Spider-Man on Saturday. And then, if we still have time, and I'm gonna check if we have time right before the final fight in that game. Then we can do the Taskmaster challenges. Yeah, his challenges. I think that we need to do. Like, we've done all of them, but we need more tokens of that to unlock the final stuff. And with that, I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm gonna set it on an easier mode. Yeah, we're playing like, I think we're playing it on hard mode now, or the equivalent of that. But I cannot get better on the Taskmaster challenges on the hard mode. So yeah, we're gonna do that on an easier setting. And then hopefully that on Saturday. If not, when I'm back streaming after my short break, we're gonna start the DLC of Spider-Man. So, you know, we can also just, that first Saturday, 100% the main game, do those final little things. And then start with the DLC after that. Yeah. Okay. Next book that I got. If We Were Villains. Because I was at the bookstore and I basically had no idea what to read. Because I only ordered the next Discworld today. But the people there know me pretty good. Because, well, I've been going there weekly for, what, like 2.5 years now? Something like that. So yeah, they know me pretty well. And I recommended If We Were Villains, and I heard about it on BookTube, YouTube for books, and Book Talk, TikTok for books. Twitch, is that a thing? This, at least. I heard about it. And I was like, hey, if the people at the bookstore recommend it, why not? So yeah, that's the book that I'm gonna read next week. Because I'm almost done with Wintersmith. I'm like probably on Saturday. It's great. Wintersmith is really good, once again. Like, so far this world has not disappointed, and there are only 2 books after this. Oh wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Yeah, there are only 2 more Discworlds after this, and I've heard that both of those books are great as well, so after I read them, I could honestly say that there are no bad Discworld books. They're all good. All 41. Which is insane. Write 41 books in a book series and everyone is at the very least okay. I didn't love all of the books, but I liked all of the books. I liked every single one of the book, at least. And yeah, a lot of them I love as a book. The Death Collection is great, and the Witches Collection, Tiffany Aching, so far, great. The City Watch collection, I had to look it up. That's bad. But yeah, the City Watch collection. It's a big one. It's a big one of the collections. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books, but they're all amazing, and I love all of those books. Great characters. But yeah, I was in between Discworlds, and I was there, like, not knowing exactly what I wanted to read, because I didn't want to go for straight up horror, scary books, horror books. Because in September and October, those are 2 months where I exclusively read horror books, scary books, slightly spooky. They have to be like the Dread books count, the Beast and the Bethany books count as well, because you know they have traditionally spooky stuff in it, so that counts. But because I'm gonna exclusively read those kinds of books in September and October, I was like, okay, I'd rather not read a lot of horror, scary books and thrillers and all that stuff now, just because that I might, if I'd start with that now already, I might get just over it somewhere in October. I don't know how to do that. But yeah, I'm curious. I got next week off from everything, so I got the time to read it. It's like 400 pages. I should be able to do that. And then next week another Discworld, and the week after that, well, I don't know, we'll see. So for whoever's interested, next week my plans are like just do almost nothing. Deadpool and Wolverine's coming out. I'm pretty excited about that movie, so I'm gonna watch that at least once, maybe even twice. I got tickets for 2 showings just in case. We get it the 24th of July. Like, I think America gets it the 26th. Yeah, on a Friday. We get it that Wednesday. Which tends to happen with like big blockbuster movies. In the Netherlands we get it just early. Like, unless there's like European Championships of football or World Championships, then we get it way later than the rest of the world for some reason. But yeah, no, this one we get like 2 days early. thing that I'm gonna do next week. This Friday, I'm gonna go pick up Super Mario Galaxy, that first one for the Nintendo Wii, at my friend's house. I'm borrowing it from him. Ugh. Difficult English words to pronounce when you're not natively English speaking. But yeah, because like I really want to play through that game again. Honestly, because there's a streamer. I think his name is 360 Chrism or Chrism 360, something like that. It's a German. It's a German streamer who streams in English, but he lives in the Netherlands. I think it's 360 Chrism, but I might be wrong there. Something like that. If you Google or type in Twitch 360 Chrism, you'll find him. But he did like last Saturday/Sunday a stream where he went through Super Mario 64, Mario Galaxy, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy 2. And he went for all the stars in those games. As fast as possible, like speedrun time. But I was watching that and I was like, you know what? That first Mario Galaxy, I don't have it myself, but that really was a fun one because I used to play that as a kid a lot. And hey, since I have the week off next week, but I looked it up and I could buy it for myself for like $30, but I was also like, you know what? I'm probably gonna play that game just once. Just play it through once, and then I won't play it for years. So it's a bit of a waste of money, even if it's just $30 to go and buy it. But I got friends who are also gamers, friends who live in the same town where I live. Almost gives that away now. Let's not do that. So I just asked them, like, hey, who of you guys has the game and isn't playing it? So yeah, my friend, Thomas, he did the same one who helped me pick up the wooden bench I have on my balcony now. He had a copy. So yeah, I'm picking that up next Friday, tomorrow evening. And I'm playing that next week. So it's gonna be a week of Mario Galaxy, If We Were Villains, and Deadpool and Wolverine. And then the week after that, I can talk about the Deadpool and Wolverine and maybe it was interesting enough for me If We Were Villains and Mario Galaxy. So hey, that works for me. And hopefully it's cooled off a little bit at that point as well, because yeah, the next bookshelf stream after this one, it's gonna be August at that point. And August in the Netherlands, it's weird because oops, there it goes. The book. August is weird because it can be really hot, but it can also be like cooling down to like 15 degrees Celsius. If we have an early autumn. But the last couple of years we actually had. The last year or two we've had like really short summers and really early autumns. And I am so fine with that. And I was walking outside yesterday to my dad's house because every Wednesday evening I have dinner with my dad. And I already saw leaves, like dead leaves on the ground, like brown leaves, and I was like, oh yes, here we go. But I know that that doesn't immediately mean that it's autumn. I have a test to see if autumn is here and if it's early, because this is gonna sound really weird, but I swear I can smell autumn. It has a what do you call it? What do you call that? It has a smell. It's scent. It has a scent. That's the one. A very specific scent, and I can only describe it as autumn. Let's see. How can I describe it better than just calling it autumn? It's it smells like it slightly it's a smell that reminds me of like cinnamon and apple pie and hot chocolate and pumpkins, of course. It's you know, that all that stuff has a certain feeling, a certain, you know. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Perfect. But yeah, I usually mid to late August I start smelling it. I start smelling the autumn. And then I know, yes, okay, it's here. Because the leaves, they're like, they give a visual of autumn, and that's great. It really is. It's just that it isn't truly complete until I get that scent in. And I'm really curious. Am I the only one who can? No, I'm. It's impossible for me to be the only one who can actually smell that. But yeah, in the comments, tell me, do you also smell that scent when it's there? When it's autumn, when it's time to get inside cozy with blanket and hot chocolate, and well, in my case, kleinoten, or whatever like autumn treat you want to have. Go walk through forest with a cozy sweater on. Get a if you're into that, get a pumpkin spice latte. Start with the horror movies. Go watch Gilmore Girls. That's a real autumn thing as well. Don't ask me why I know. Thing is though, in the last, well, not the last 2 weeks, but week 2 and 3, yeah, around that, of August, I am pretty damn busy. I will stream. I will stream, yes, but next to that, I actually do this thing where with a group of people we organize 2 weeks full of activities for kids to do on vacation. For like kids who don't have, whose parents do not have a ton of money to actually go on vacation with, or time to go on vacation with, or whatever. So that's gonna be in August. That's gonna be cool. Yeah. Because for someone who doesn't want to have kids, I know that I'm actually pretty good with kids. There's one thing about that I don't like, but it really doesn't have anything to do specifically with the work, with the activities. It's just that every year in the town where I live, the movie theater has like this, it's not a festival or something, but they organize a week where you can at night go to a local forest slash park slash field, and you can watch a movie outside. And usually I like going there, like at least a couple times in the week that they're doing that. But this year they're doing it in the second week of the weeks where I'm helping with activities, so I don't actually have time to go. And I could have planned something in, if not for the fact that the movie that I really would like to see outdoors, Deadpool and Wolverine, is on the final day of where I'm doing those activities. And on the final day, all the volunteers at night are gonna go have dinner, so that also counts me. So yeah, that means no Deadpool and Wolverine for me outdoors. Oh well, I am gonna see it in theaters. I booked tickets for 2 showings, so I might as well go see it twice in theaters. Maybe more if I really love it. Apparently it's pretty good. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. Okay, nice. But that is literally my only complaint about it. Like, I got days off on the Mondays and the Thursday, so I can stream. That was no problem. The coworkers that I know I like. I don't know everyone, but you know. expect that people who want to do volunteering work with kids in their summer holidays, that they're nice people. So they're probably nice people. It is gonna be funny if it's like, if we get like early autumn, it's gonna be like 10 degrees Celsius outside. Everyone there preparing for summer activities. We're there in sweaters. I'd love it. And I know a couple of those kids because of the gaming volunteering thing that I do on Friday. Yeah, a couple of those kids are there as well. If you guys don't know that, on Fridays I do more volunteering work. Not trying to sound like everyone should do volunteer work. No, it's just that I got nothing better to do with my time, and I was like, hey, I want to do something. We need people there, why not? But yeah, every Friday afternoon, I set up like gaming afternoons, whatever, for kids with like autism, ADHD, you know, neurodivergent kids. And through that, I know that a couple of those kids are also going to be there at the summer activities. And yeah, I know that they really wouldn't mind sitting inside because it could be too cold outside. And like playing games. No, they're not allowed to play games just every day that we do that. They have, I think we're having like a one day that is there, that is going to be like a gaming day, and one other day they're allowed to like bring their Nintendo Switch, or if they still have a 3DS or something like that, they can bring that as well. But otherwise, no, we're not gonna do games. Well, not like video games. We're gonna do other kinds of games, like games outside and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do in August. And I actually had to go to my work for that today because they needed an extra phone for those activities. And I was like, hey, I still have my old smartphone, still works, so why not? So yeah, I had to go to my work for that today. But I was only there for like 5 minutes, and it's very close to the bookstore where I go every week. Just barely doesn't fit. Oh, it's fine. Oh yeah, I also I go to the gym like usually like 4 times a week, but the gym that I usually go to is closed this week because they're they put a new floors in. So I had to go to another location of the same like big brand of gyms that we have in the Netherlands. But the people who work out at that location, so the location where I'm going this week, they of course know each other and know everyone who's around there, like in the morning, because I work out usually in the morning. So if someone new comes up, of course they're gonna be like, oh, new guy. And kind of like, he probably doesn't work out a lot. Because, be honest, I don't look like I work out that much. I know that. I don't really have a six pack and stuff like that, or huge arms. No, but I'm also kind of training for that. Like, I want to be strong, but I don't want to be huge. But yeah. So I could tell that they were like looking at me like, okay, good for him, starting to work out. Nice. But then I went to do pull-ups. And at that location, they have something that they don't have at my location. They have like pull-up bars that go diagonally, like in an angle, up. It's a really fun exercise to do. It's quite hard, for me at least. Well, not anymore. Like a couple of years ago, I went there for the first time with a couple of my friends. Then at that point I couldn't do it, because yeah, it is a pretty difficult exercise to do. But like I went there and I just climbed up, did a couple pull-ups, climbed back down, waited a little bit, did it again, and I could see like the people watching me like, what? Okay, what is this? This guy comes in here for the first time and just does that, no problem. Yeah, man. I'm a little stronger than I look. Always funny to see people look at me like, how is that guy doing that? But then, what I don't like about that gym, and as soon as the gym that I regularly go to or usually go to is open again, I'm just going back there. Because the gym where I'm going this week, they have like slightly different machines and stuff like that for my workouts. Because of that, I cannot actually do my regular workouts easily. So yeah, for now, for this week, I was already like, okay, I'm not gonna go for PRs or anything. I'm not gonna try to gain much out of it, much strength, whatever. Just doing my stuff, letting my energy out, build up energy, and that's good. That's all. And hey, I'm only going there tomorrow again, and then Saturday my regular location is opening up again, so I can just go back there. But I might occasionally come back there just to do those fun pull-ups, because they really are fun to do. Maybe bring a couple of friends and be like, Okay, let's just do some fun stuff. No, you're gonna fit. It is not gonna fit on there. After that, it's time for a little bit of water. Also, next week I will put an update on Instagram. Well, first on Sunday I'll put a message there like that I'm taking a week off of streaming. But next Thursday I will post about the new book for that week. Even though I already know it's gonna be the next year's world. But you know, I'll still post it there. With, as always, a link or mention or whatever of the offer, or in there Bridget's case the like I think it's called Bridget Estate or something like that. Yeah. Time to move the camera. No, wait, hold up, 1 second. Need to make sure that I'm actually able to see what you guys see. So otherwise it's a little tricky for me to point the camera the correct way. Bang. Sorry for that. Yeah, that's good. That works. Okay, time to go clean the shelves. Then put the books back on there. We're going fast. No! We're not actually going that fast, it's just for me time's flying by today. Happens when I have fun, happens when I'm talking. Let me be real quiet for the next hour. It's not gonna be another hour. No. For the rest of the stream. By the way, see me be quiet, that's not possible. Hear me be quiet. No. Hear me not. Don't hear me be quiet. That'd be accurate. That doesn't make sense. No, wait, that does make sense. Don't hear me be quiet. That one does make sense. Hear me be quiet, that's. No. That shouldn't be possible. Also, for the Saturday streams, I have some things in mind to do. Because after I'm back from the break, we're gonna start the Spider-Man. Whoops. Stay stacked. Stay stacked. Falling over. Don't do that. There we go. But yeah, after I'm back from break, I'm starting the Spider-Man DLCs, and those DLCs are like released in 3. So I'm gonna try to do every week one part of the DLC. So that's gonna be 3 more weeks of Spider-Man. Then let me think. So next Saturday is oh god. Next Saturday is gonna be the 20th. We're finishing Spider-Man then. Then we're gonna have the 27th no stream. And then how many days are there in August? Oh man, that's bad. 31? I think there are 31 days in August. So there are 30 days of July. If I'm correct, I might be wrong here. But if there are 30 days of July, that means that 30th is going to be on a Tuesday, so 1, 2, 3, 4th. The 4th of August will be back, if that's a Saturday. But yeah, we'll be back with Spider-Man for then. Then we have DLC on the 4th of August. Then on the 11th, on the 11th, second DLC of parts. Come on, books, work with me here. Work with me here. Thank you. And we're finishing the DLC on the 18th. Then the 25th. No, wait, that's wrong. Wait, hey Google, how many days are there in July?
July has 31 days.
31 days, okay. 31 days, so on the 3rd of August, yes, we'll be back with Spider-Man DLCs. We'll continue that on the 10th of August. Here we go. With the second part, and on the 17th we're finishing the DLC of Spider-Man then. And then on the 24th, that still doesn't make sense to me. Hey Google, how many days are there in August?
August has 31 days.
Oh, it's 2 months with 31 days. Yeah, okay. No, I'm stupid, sorry. Yeah, on the 24th, we were finishing up the DLC. 3rd, 10th, 17th. No, we're finishing the DLC up on the 17th of August. Yes. Then on the 24th, starting that week, we're gonna have a bit of a challenge of what games we're going to play, because I want to play games that are gonna take me like one stream to go through, or games where they're like a lot of short levels, like puzzles or something like that. So one of the streams is going to be Peggle, just because it's fun and you can do that for an hour or two, and you know, you can have it on the background. Don't really have to pay much attention. So yeah. Hopefully I can do like a stream of that for maybe something like Tetris or something like that. Or Yu-Gi-Oh! I can play Yu-Gi-Oh! That could be fun. Just have like streams. Just one stream where I'm playing Peggle, one stream where I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And then yeah, what I might do is exactly that, actually, on the 24th. This is not an official planning and things might still change, but for now in my mind I have like, you know what, I could take the 24th to play Peggle, then the 31st to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Why not? Then on the 7th of September I'm not streaming on Saturday. In September I'm gonna only stream every other week. So no Saturday streams on the 7th. And then on the 14th I'm gonna play Mirror's Edge, because that's the first gaming stream after my birthday and I wanna play my favorite game. So yeah, and I can go through that in one stream easy. And after that we're gonna have to figure out what to play. Maybe some slightly spooky games. We could do that in September and October, because at the final Saturday of October we're actually not going to play a spooky game, but that's at that point the Neil Sonic game is out and I want to play that on stream. So yeah, maybe a little spooky. I'm not gonna do anything that's really really scary, because I'm not good with actual scary games. I get like actually scared to the point where I don't like it anymore. But I have a couple games in mind that we could do. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You go there. And ooh, no, sort of goes here. Let's move that a bit more around. That should work. So we're gonna do that on the 28th of September. We're gonna play one of those spooky games. Then the 5th, I want to say the 5th of October, might be the 4th, I think it's the 5th. Yeah, at least, hold on, so there are 30 days in September then. I'm not playing on the 21st, I'm playing on the 28th. So 9, 30, yeah, on the 5th of October, I'm also not streaming. And then on the 12th, I'll play a spooky game. And on the 19th, I'll play a spooky game. And I think the 26th of October, I'm starting Sonic X Shadow Generations. So we're gonna have, yeah, after the Spider-Man DLC is done, we're gonna have Peggle, we're gonna have Yu-Gi-Oh!, we're gonna have Mirror's Edge, and then we're gonna have 3 streams of spooky games. And then Sonic X Shadow. And after that, we're probably gonna start Final Fantasy VII, the original, after Sonic X Shadow. And, well, we're not gonna finish Final Fantasy VII in 2024, so yeah. But yeah, that's probably gonna be the schedule for the Saturday streams of this year. So now you know the schedule for Pokemon and the schedule for the Saturday streams. And these streams will just be these streams. Maybe like in a costume, the last stream before Halloween. That could be fun. Oh, also I can tell you already, I think Halloween this year is on a Thursday. Good chance I'm not streaming. Yeah, there's a good chance I'm not gonna stream on Halloween. I don't think I will. Just because I want to celebrate it with friends. Yep, wait, hold up. Hold it up. And for the Saturdays, I will keep saying that those are the streaming days where I can take a day off. Like, where I won't feel guilty about not streaming. Because the Mondays, I'll always stream on Monday unless I take like a full week off. Same goes for Thursdays. It's just those Saturdays are a little bit. Those are the days where I'm like, if I'm too tired or if I have other more important things planned, I will not stream. Because it's also not like I'm getting paid for this. This is just something I do for fun, and I want to keep it that way. Oh yeah, there were also some. I'm reminding myself now that there are other kinds of IRL streams that I want to do. So maybe like the spooky games on Saturday. Yeah, those really are gonna be the games where it's like probably, but maybe I either do not stream, even though in September I really should stream on those Saturdays, otherwise you'll have a full month without Saturday streams. But yeah, they could also be something new, something different. those are the plans. And since Sonic X Shadow is going to be a new game, I have no clue how long it will take me to get through that game. Because Sonic Generations on its own, I'm not going to go for a 100% completion on it, but Sonic Generations on its own is not that long of a game. And I got no clue how much how much they're putting in there for Shadow's storyline. How many hours of gameplay there will be. If it's gonna be hours of gameplay at all. Maybe it's just like an hour of gameplay. So we might be done with that game in like 2 streams. And at that point we'll just start Final Fantasy VII real early. But even I think with Final Fantasy VII, even if I would start that in September, we wouldn't be done before 2025. It's that game, I never played it, but I heard it was long. Like a very long game. Coming back to the autumn thing. If you guys are watching this, either like I think as a VOD, I know as a VOD you can watch this on Twitch. I don't know if you can like, put comments down. If you can, or otherwise if you're watching this on YouTube. I'm curious. What are like autumn things that you guys like to do? Like, what are things that you like, that you really truly associate with autumn? Because I can give you a couple examples for what I do. I watch horror movies because, well, Halloween. I do Halloween. My birthday is, yeah, I count September, the full month of September, as autumn. So yeah, my birthday is in autumn. I like to drink hot chocolate. I watch a lot of scary movies. Decorate my apartment for Halloween. I go through walks through the woods. I always try to find pumpkin ale, just because I think it's delicious. It's like I eat a lot of pumpkin. Oh, too soon for that one. Yeah, I like to sit on the couch. I like to indulge in my guilty pleasure. Should I share that with you guys? We're all about comfort here anyways. About comfort and everyone is welcome. Yeah, I can share this on the internet. One of my favorite TV shows is Gilmore Girls. I know it's not like a stereotypical thing for a guy to like, but you know, I don't know, it's comfort. It's a comfort series. And especially during autumn, I like to watch that whole series. I recently restarted it again, and I'm already in season 2. Yeah. I've seen every episode of that series multiple times. And thank God Netflix just has that whole series. It had it for years, and I don't think they're planning to take it off anytime soon, so yeah. And hey, if they're taking that off of Netflix, I'm buying a box set. Hopefully on Blu-ray, otherwise DVD. I don't really care. Yeah, that's another autumn thing that I like to do. Watch that. And at least one of my best friends, she also really likes that series. Or, well, no, I'm saying she really likes that. She likes that series, and we can watch it together. So that's, yeah, that's something that I associate with autumn. Yeah. Oh, and I bake. I like to bake stuff during autumn as well. Like cakes and cookies and all that stuff. But yeah. Tell me what you guys watching this associate with autumn, and what you guys like to do during autumn. Hey, maybe there are some things in there that I haven't done yet, but that I'd like to try. Ooh, and there are also 2 snack thingies that I always have, like in the house, in the apartment during autumn. Ooh, that perfectly fits. Candy for Halloween purposes, and also yum, candy. Snickers is the best. Just is. But also koetjesrepen. It's a Dutch thing. Koetjesrepen are, they're so good. And it's a thing as well in the Netherlands. Like everyone, I feel like, okay, maybe not everyone, but a large percentage of the population in the Netherlands agree koetjesrepen are great. They're like literally translated into English cow bars, but they're like tiny milk chocolate bars, and they taste so good. It's insane. Yeah. That, yeah, always candy in the house, and always kruidnoten. I talked about kruidnoten, I think, in every bookshelf stream of the last couple weeks. Yeah. You can probably find those things in a bowl during the bookshelf organization streams here in the room. And I might be snacking on them during these streams. I mean, why not? Could you imagine me in like a Ghostface suit or Michael Myers suits? Not suit. It's costume. Me in a Ghostface costume or a Michael Myers costume. Handling my books, eating candy. Oh boy. It's gonna be fun. Okay, let's see here. So we added a book on this shelf. Is the LGBT book gonna fit in still? Yes, but that's gonna be it. So, a little book about Halloween that I have. Really called Llewellyn's, not sure. Little Book of Halloween. It's gonna be on the lowest shelf for now. Not gonna be long before it's going to be on the biddy bookshelves. Biddy bookshelves? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, that's another thing, by the way, what I might do next week. I wanna go watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I have the just the theatrical edition of the movies on Blu-ray. I don't have the extended editions. I don't know if they're on Netflix. If they are, I might go and watch that. I might even just see if I can get them for not too much money. Just physical release. Because I really should. But if not, I'm just gonna go watch that theatrical edition of the trilogy. Take a day. Do that. And I want to plan in a Screamathon because I haven't done a Screamathon in a while. All 6 Screams back to back. With a name that is heavily inspired by the Stabathon and Scream 4. Yeah, I should plan one of those in really soon as well. But I usually plan a Screamathon in around the time that the Kruidnoten are starting to appear in the stores, which is not going to be for like a month. But I'd also be fine with just doing one at the end of July and one at the end of August. I'd be so fine with that. Especially if a couple of my friends will join. That should be really fun. Because I usually don't do a Screamathon in October, because in October I do something that's called the 31 Days of Halloween, where on every day of October you watch a horror movie leading up to Halloween. But I want to spread out the Scream movies, or at least a couple of them. I also usually do not do all of them, not all 6 of them, because that would take in 6 days of October. That's quite a big percentage to just have one movie series in there. But yeah, I never do a screamathon, a full screamathon in October. It's usually one in August, September, maybe now July, because I just really want to do that. And then November. In November I usually do one final one for the year. And then usually beginning of the year, January, after all the holidays and birthdays and all of that, I also plan one in just to like have a day for me. And I put like Scream decorations. I usually have this Scream shirt on. I ordered pizza and everything. It's the whole thing. It's great. It's so cool. Or well, maybe it's not cool. Maybe it's it just it gives me an excuse to have a day for myself. To like just sit there, watch a couple movies, and that's it. Time to move you guys again for the next couple shelves. Is this working? That is okay. Might close the door. Yeah. That works. Don't fall. First, some more water. Okay. Final shelves. Let's do this. We're finally adding a book to the next shelves again, because that's been also like 2 weeks since we've done that. So yeah, sometimes that happens. So for Pokemon Day, I have already downloaded Pokemon Emerald. Yes, I'm playing it on a ROM. I don't really care that you guys know, because to be honest, most people do. Tested it out, it all works. So that's another thing that I don't have to worry about during my week off. I can really legitimately have a week off. Oh, it's been a while. I think the last time I had a full week off of streaming was when we finished Pokemon Red. Yeah, I think that was in like March. Yeah. First week of April was the last week I had a full week off of streaming. Damn. And it's already, we're already halfway through July, so it's time to take another week off. Oh yeah, Grady Hendrix. That guy has a couple more books that I also want to read. Or no, I don't know if it's a couple more books. That he has at least one more book that I really want to read during September and October. I think it's Final Girl. I don't know. There's something with Final Girls. Yeah, but that's one of the books that I'm gonna read in September and October. That plus more Beast in the Bethany, because the fourth book of that is out. Has been out for a bit, I think. And I think book 4 and 5 of Dreadwood are out, maybe also book 6, I'm not sure about that. But I'm gonna read those. I'm gonna reread the novelizations of at least Halloween and Halloween Kills. Maybe also Halloween Ends. That's a standard for me to do. Those books are so easy to get through, but they're so much fun. And I haven't done a lot of rereads yet this year, so in general I already know I'm gonna end this year with less books read than last year. But last year I did 80, and my goal is always 40. If I read 40 books in a year, I'm happy with myself. If it's more, great, but I can easily live with 40 a year. But I think I'm either close or already past 40. Yeah, want to reread those books. There's a book called Hex, H-E-X, originally from a Dutch writer, so I might read it in Dutch. I don't want to read that. That's gonna happen. There was also a spooky, horror-y trilogy of books recommended to me like months ago. I might also start on those. So I got plans. Oh, another easy book to reread. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. The Little Book of Halloween is also something that I'm gonna like read through, but not like throughout the whole book. I'm not counting that. That's just gonna be an ID book. This I might do that with. Just go through the whole book. The Roots of Halloween. Another small little book about the history of it. Yeah, a ton of stuff that I can read in those months. I also always make sure that I have more time to read. Yeah, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 already. That's gonna be a milestone though. Whenever on the second set of shelves the table will be full. It's not gonna happen for a while. Maybe somewhere in 2025? Maybe. Maybe. I think there's a chance of that happening. 2025. Not this year. No. But then, yeah, next year. But I already told you guys that if it's getting to that point, we're gonna have to look at how we're gonna do these streams, because I want to keep it at around 2 hours max. And we're already just once a week, one of these streams. And we're already at streams where we're going for like an hour and 30 to an hour and 45 minutes. Like we've been streaming today for over an hour and a half already. One more sip of water. Now it's time for books. Place them back on the shelves. Final shelves. Queen's Gambit, another book that I still want to reread this year. I may also rewatch that show. Why not? Yeah, but scary stories to tell in the dark, I can get through that in like a day, probably. That's like a Sunday or something. On a Sunday where I don't have anything to do, I just during September or October, I just grab that, read through it, put it on the count still, but yeah. The only ones I truly do not put on the count is these ones, these Snippers comics, because these are little booklets where I'm like, okay, I need something to do. I'm just gonna grab those and get through a couple of them and pick them at random usually. Because literally everything that's in these books is good. Another thing that I might just do soon is get through all of those again. It's been a while. Let's see how many books from this shelf are gonna move over to this shelf. Because it's going to happen, I can tell you that already. Just don't know when. Ooh. No, what? I think it might only be one. This one, Telltale Heart. Also, last Sunday I rewatched all of Anna Plus. Dutch TV series. Great Dutch TV series. It's on Netflix and I think some countries have it on YouTube as well. Like official uploads. We in the Netherlands, we don't have that, but you know, we have it on Netflix. That's a recommendation as well. Like, probably, in my opinion, best Dutch TV show that we have to offer. TV series more, it's a series, it's not really a show. It's a series. And there's a movie that's also seriously great because it just feels like a 2-hour episode of the show, because that's something that most movies based on TV shows don't do well. They just make a movie and the movie doesn't feel like the show. But with Honor Plus, they actually managed to make a movie that feels like a movie, but is also it also really feels like the show. So yeah, on the plus, recommendation, either on YouTube, if it's there in your country, or Netflix. Yeah. Okay. Time to go into stream. So, this was today's stream. I hope you guys liked it. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can subscribe and you can like the video. In the description, you'll find a link to my Instagram where I post streaming schedules, books that I'm reading, all that stuff. You'll find a link to my Twitch channel, Twitch page. You can follow me there, so you'll get notifications whenever I go live. Be in chat, watch me do this live. Yeah, you also get. Yeah, no, I would have told you you get notifications whenever I go live. There's also a streaming schedule on the Twitch page. And there's a link to the official Dark Hedgehog Boy 94 Discord. So yeah, but there's a link to that also on Instagram, also on the Twitch page, on YouTube, everywhere. Next stream is going to be on Saturday, where we are going to finish at least the story of Spider-Man. Hopefully finish it 100%, complete it, but if not, at least the story. Next week, once again, I know I've told you millions of times already, but no streams next week. And then the week after that, on Monday, that Monday, I'll be back with Pokemon Monday with Pokemon Emerald. But for now, I hope you guys have a nice morning, afternoon, evening, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this. And see you guys next time. Bye!